Charles Darwin discovered and named Hote Island during one of his journeys. The most surprising thing he found was the vine that covers everything. This vine is a single organism and is flesh-eating. It feeds on anything: birds, seals, whales, and humans. It absorbs them into the ground, using gravity, like a neutron star, and digests them slowly. Its surface is toxic, and is dangerous to walk on. Darwin's only entry into his journal was, "This damn place sucks." Hote is where the harm is. About 100 years ago, some genius decided to create a penal colony here, thinking that it would be impossible to escape. The only way to safely move around is by using one of the two hovercrafts. And with your luck, you end up here, and must do something serious, or go insane. There are 14 guard stations, and you must disable them all. You have your choice of bot guards, or monster guards. The object is not to kill the guards, but to feed them to the vine. In all guard stations, there is a trap floor which opens, and the guard falls into the ground. You need to shoot the black button near the guard to open the trap floor. If you kill a guard, you lose 1 point. The best score is to open all 14 trap floors in just one trip of the hovercraft. In both the blue and beige hovercrafts, which take different routes, you can shoot all black buttons. Some shots are difficult. Sometimes a monster or bot will not drop to the ground immediately when a trap floor is opened. The floors stay open for 15 seconds. There may be a delay in the guard falling, but it will happen. There are differences between the bots and monsters. When getting ready for the first round of monsters, it's best to drop the console and type no clip, entering no clip mode. The monsters will not fall through the trap floors unless they are awake. To awaken them, just fly in front or by them, so they see you. After this, enter the no clip command the same way to get back to normal mode. Then the monsters will fall like they are supposed to during your run. If you don't do this, you will have to hit them with a shot or two through the open trap floor or directly to get them to fall. After the first round, the monsters will always be awake. Since the monsters do not respawn like bots, they carry any health damage you may have done to the next round. Their goal is to keep them alive as long as possible. In fighting monster guards, on the scoreboard, the buttons will turn white for 2 minutes after the trap floor has been opened. So before your next run, you may want to wait for all the scoreboard indicators to turn black again. Fighting bot guards is different than monsters. You don't need to wake them up. You still want to shoot the black buttons, but the bots put up more of a fight. In all 5 guard towers, the bots have rocket launchers. All the others have super nail guns. In each new round, the bots, totally refreshed, have full health and ammo, unlike the monsters. The scoreboard indicators work differently with the bots than the monsters. As mentioned, the indicators stay on for 2 minutes with the monsters. With the bots, the indicators stay on until you do a reset and are ready for a new round. Because I have played the game a lot, I know exactly which scoreboard indicator relates to which guard station. Starting at the upper left, and counting across and down, the guard station indicators are in the usual order you encountered them during a run. The bots I am giving you with the download are the Omicrons. To reset the guards for another round, just use this teleporter. They will go to their stations automatically when you return to the launch area. For the first round, the monsters are always there. The bots, however, need to be brought in manually. Just go to the bot control room and press the B key quickly 14 times. If you accidentally press the B key 15 times, you can still play. There will be an extra bot in the transfer area with nowhere to go, which won't interfere with the game. As the bots come in, you can watch the indicator board as they go to their guard stations. It's not necessary to wait for all the indicators to turn white before teleporting to the launch area. Usually, by the time you encounter the stations, the guards will be there, if you leave the bot control room early. If you fall off the hovercraft during a run, there is one teleporter that will get you off the ground. Using the console, you can also use the no-clip mode for monsters, or CAS-CAM, if you are playing the bots. You need to enter both no-clip or CAS-CAM twice in the console mode to get back to the beginning. The two weapons that are not offered are the grenade launcher and thunderbolt. I prefer the pistol myself. This one seems to be the best choice, all things considered. If you want to try other weapons, you will find them at the beginning for monsters, or using the second teleporter in the bot control room for bot play. My final act is to get all 14 guard stations in one run, at the slow speed of course. Just remember, and tell your friends, Hote is where the harm is. There are 3 different maps in the download for monsters, and 3 for bots. The only difference is the speed at which the hovercrafts move. The slowest are HMS and HBS. HMM and HBM for medium speed, and HMF and HBF for the fastest speed. After you have downloaded the maps from the link below, and extracted them, you need to put them in the C:\Quake /ID1 /maps folder. This is where the Quake engine looks for custom maps. Because of the large size of these maps, most Quake engines will not work. The only Quake engine I've used so far is Quake Spasm. This aftermarket engine is a free download, and must be placed in your original Quake folder. FTE, another great aftermarket engine, will almost certainly work as well, but I can't recommend anything else right now. To run a monster map, use the command line C:\\, Quake, Quake spasm, and hit enter. Choose single player, new game. Once the start screen comes up, lower the console, and type in map, HMS, and hit enter. The map will then be ready to play. To run a bot map, use the command line C:\\, Quake, Quake spasm, game, Omicron, listen, 16, and hit enter. Choose multiplayer, new game, TCP, IP, OK, and begin game. Once the start screen comes up, lower the console and type in map, HBS, and hit enter. The only two types of maps are monsters and bots. So these two basic command lines are all you need to memorize. You get 6 maps in the download, but they vary in just the hovercraft speeds.